Back to Newstalk. We are with the American Heart Association this morning with a board of directors chair Shawn Jiwanlal. Hopefully I'm saying your last name correctly. And Shawn, we're talking about Volunteer Week. What's happening this week for the American Heart Association?
Well, next week is our National Appreciation Week for our volunteers. And it's just an opportunity for the American Heart Association to show its support to our volunteers who give their time and in some cases money to our great organization like the American Heart Association.
And the American Heart Association does so much. Go into just a few things that you guys do.
Of course, I think our biggest goal is to educate individuals about cardiology health and the importance of living a healthy lifestyle in order to live longer and live healthier lives.
Yeah, and volunteers are such a big part of that as well.
They are. The volunteers are really what make our organization run. We have multiple large events throughout the year, like the Heart Ball and also the Heart Walk that'll be taking place at the end of June. That is, those events are completely driven by all our volunteers, and they give hours, days of their time, and we are much appreciative of their efforts.
Now, there might be people watching that think it'd be great to get involved with the Heart Association. I just don't know where I would fit into the puzzle. What do you tell those people?
I think, whether it be, as I said, a few minutes of your time, an hour or days, I think we know everybody's busy and it's that time of the year, with summer and a lot of activities for people's families coming up. And I think there's always an opportunity for somebody to volunteer, whether it be a few minutes or months or days. And I think the best way to engage us for those volunteer opportunities is through social media and messaging us through Facebook, Instagram, and different outlets like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated. Just reach out and you'll fit in somewhere of the puzzle.
We will be happy to find a place for you. And obviously we appreciate the support of the Wichita community as well.
You bet. So let's talk about volunteering. If people want to volunteer, kind of what's the process for that?
Sure, I think we'd want to engage our team. Our director will move that forward, and I think you'll have options of different volunteer opportunities that you may have to volunteer.
Yeah. Is there anywhere that you can go on your website that's real easy to to submit?
Of course, through next week we will be obviously we will be spotlighting our different volunteers as it will be National Volunteer Week next week, and I think being able to look at those posts and just message them and say, hey, I looked at your social media page and there's an opportunity for me to volunteer.
Perfect. Well, Shawn, thanks so much for coming on this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am.